Howdy friends, welcome to the Eclectic Sam YouTube channel and welcome to my eclectic corner of YouTube, where I predominantly talk about eBay reselling and reselling in general, but from time to time we may talk about my collections of items, like what we're doing today, or going on trips, or talking about history, or anything about my eclectic world that I enjoy. Before we get started, you see down below that subscribe button. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that. It gives you the ability to see what's coming in the future, plus it helps me out. Today, I thought I'd give you an update of what's been going on with my redecorating in my living room. If you haven't seen the first video where I talked about what I was going to do, I'll put a link down below to that first video that basically walks through my living room, telling you about redecorating it to a kind of an entertainment room where I have my collectibles of statues, movie props, and stuff like that I collect. But let me walk around and show you what we've done so far and what we've got left to do. First up, we've got I got this new love seat here. It matches my my chair that everybody's seen before. Got my Dapper Dan, because I'm a Dapper Dan man. From Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? An up balloon. And can't forget the DeLorean from Back to the Future. I do have a throw blanket that's Ravenclaw, because I am from House of Ravenclaw. But let's start with my Captain America corner here. Captain America is my favorite character. First up, we have a fan art piece that I bought on Etsy. I like to buy fan art made by fans because it helps out different artists, and sometimes it's more unique than the stuff that's store-bought. But this is a cover of Yank magazine that was out during World War II. But it has Captain America on it. Thought that was a neat piece. And of course, Captain America's shield. And a Life magazine cover that's a fan art piece that has Captain Carter on it. And then we have the Captain America, the First Avenger, the original Marvel movie. That's the movie poster. And one of my prized statues in my collection, this is a Captain America full-size bust. Yes, it's a full-size, the size of a human head bust. It's a real neat piece. It's real detailed. It's got a lot of detail in the face. You can see some of the dimples and so forth in the face. I love that piece. Then I have a fan-made prop Captain America helmet from the World War II era from the first Avengers movie. That's a neat piece. It's actually made from an original replica World War II helmet. See, it's got the A on the front there and all. Next up is another one of my favorite statues is Captain America on his World War II Army motorcycle. That's a real detailed piece as well, as you can see. I bought this plexiglass case to go around it because it's so detailed. I didn't want to have to dust it and worry about possibly breaking it or anything. Then we have the piece there with Peggy Carter's photograph in it that he carried the compass around with her photograph in it. And the trading cards that were in the later Marvel movie from Captain. Then we go over here to a little off kilter from Captain America is MASH 4077 IV bottle. That actually was originally a liquor bottle they used to sell in the 70s. But I thought it went well with the Captain America motif. And then I have a Scentsy diffuser there with my aromatic waxes that they sell. They did one for Captain America. And this is a little display case that I put together of some different items. We've got his dog tags. Then we've got in the middle top there, we've got a ticket from where he fought Joe Louis. Then a Captain America Club card there. We've got his credentials. Got a USO badge. Then we've got the vial of the secret serum that created Captain America. And Stark Industries employee badge. And then 2 more of the trading cards. Sit down for a minute here and show you this one. This is another neat fan art piece that I bought. It is Captain America's basically employee file. And it's got all kinds of stuff from the original movie, like some photographs, some of the letters that he's written, his inspection cards, where he joined the select service, and then his files. There's all kinds of neat stuff in here, like some more photographs, some pictures that he drew, secret files about some of the missions that he's gone on and all. It was a neat little piece. Somebody took a lot of time to put these together. There's a guy on Etsy that makes these, and he does them for all kinds of different movies. So go on Etsy if you're interested and check out some of the different movies that he does. And of course, he did the whole folder with the shield motif and everything. It's a neat little piece. Next, we have something that a lot of y'all would recognize. It's the leg lamp from A Christmas Story. This is a piece that I've always wanted to own. I finally broke down and bought one. It's a life-size leg lamp, just like the one from the movie. And I added a little Grogu there, the child reaching up for the prize. Thought that was kind of a funny addition to it. And right behind that, I have this, well, I'm getting a reflection from my fan there. There we go. This is a vintage Walt Disney poster from the 60s, maybe 70s. But it has all the original characters on it. It's a real neat piece. It's kind of a rare poster, too. I looked up finding that and got it framed and everything. Trying to go with the same motif of the same frame on all my pieces of art in this room, so it'll all look uniform. But this is a neat piece. It's got Mickey and Dumbo and all the Snow White and all the good characters on there. I love that piece. Okay, next up here by my mantle. And excuse me today with my short of breath. Y'all know that I already have breathing problems from my muscular dystrophy, but kind of battling a sinus infection right now, so bear with me on that. But first thing when you walk in my front door, you see this Boshane style or exploded version of Darth Vader's helmet. The helmet is the Hasbro helmet, just the regular Hasbro helmet, prop style helmet, and the stand that makes it Exploded is a fan piece bought on Etsy. I just thought that display stand just really brings out the whole idea of the helmet. And then next to it, to keep my keys in, I got the mug from Christmas Vacation movie, the one where he drinks eggnog out of it. And then if you look back up here on my mantelpiece, I've got a Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, and then the Luke Skywalker helmets. Those are all the Hasbro helmets. These things are nice because they you can use them for cosplay or whatever because they're full-size helmet, and they also have voice changing units in them to where you can sound like the actual character. So may end up doing a cosplay one day, going to a convention and utilize those. Here is a piece that I just got. This is my most recent piece. It is a Han Solo blaster. And believe it or not, this is a fan art piece as well. This was completely 3D printed. I bought it on Etsy. It actually came from the Ukraine, but the detail on it is just amazing. The plastic handle looks like it's wood from the way he painted it. And it came with the little stand and everything. And then behind it is a travel photo for Naboo. It's one of the cities on the Star Wars movies. We'll move down here below my mantle and show you this. This is a life-size Grogu, or the child, from the Mandalorian series. Really neat. If you look on the top, he's got the little furry, fuzzy hairs and everything. And it's a nice piece. It's made by Sideshow Collectibles. I really like that piece. And I added a little rubber frog. If y'all have seen the series, you know that's a kind of a nod to him eating that frog on the series. But I love that. And then down below we have the Mandalorians helmet. Another Hasbro helmet. I believe that's all the Hasbro helmets that I'm going to collect because they're so big. They're kind of hard to display them all together. I also have a little piece of Beskar metal or ingot that's coming in. I'm going to lay right there, but it looks, it's a fan art piece again. And it looks exactly like the Beskar metal from the Mandalorian series. Now, on either side of this, you see I have a statue of Jack Daniels. That's going to go in my office eventually because that doesn't coincide with what I'm doing in here. But to replace him, I have a pre-ordered a life-size E.T. Figure. So that'll go there, you know, E.T. Extraterrestrial, the movie. That'll look neat there. And then over here is a butter churn that was my great-grandmother's, I believe. That'll go somewhere else in the house to make room for. I've got ordered a life-size gremlin from the Gremlins movie. The one in the Gremlins 2 where the gremlin was wearing a trench coat and flashed everybody. It's a funny little puppet, but it's life-size. Moving on over on my mantle, I've got a pair of ruby slippers from the great Wizard of Oz movie. I think that is the #1 movie that got me interested in entertainment and this type of stuff, because that was a movie that our family would always sit down and watch all the time, and my mother loved it and kind of grew my interest in movies and so forth from there. And then I have a replica of the Badge of Courage. That's an original replica of the original Badge of Courage. That's a neat piece that I got there. A little bit dark over here in the corner. I need to work on my lighting in here, but here we have Wilson. That everybody knows, the volleyball. And then I've got all the diecast cars from the movie American Graffiti. That's one of my favorite movies. If you haven't seen it, it's a good hot rod teenager style movie from the 50s. But that's all the cars from that movie, the main cars, that is. Now I'll show you the one display case that I have set up so far. I've got Timmy from South Park. I thought that was appropriate for me to have. Thought that was a little funny nod to my disability. But this is my She-Hulk display case. I have the two Japanese Kobotuikia. I don't know how you pronounce it, but they're Japanese statues, variants of She-Hulk. Probably need to adjust that shelf down a little bit to where it gets a little bit more light. But I have the red She-Hulk and the regular one there, showing her muscles. Those were actually the first statues that I ever got. That's what started the whole madness of collecting statues. Then we go down below, and this is a Sideshow Collectibles premium format of She-Hulk. This is one of my favorite larger statues. This is the scale of what some of the statues are that I have that are packed up right now that I'm waiting for display cases. So that gives you an example of how big some of them are. That's what I have done, and now let me show you what we have to do left. This is my main wall in my living room. Right now I have my shipping table for my eBay stuff in here because in the back of my house we're hopefully soon going to start doing some refurbishing of the house. There's some problems with my floor back there, so I had to move some stuff up here. But in the middle I'm going to have a TV stand, of course, and on either side of that are going to be display cases for my big some of my big statues. I have 3 pieces of artwork hanging up there. And then over here, I'm going to have another big display case with some of my Disney style figures. The J. Scott Campbell Fairy series. I collect those. I'm going to have all those in it. And all those boxes stacked up over there in the corner are all the statues that I have left to put out. I have Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, the Rocketeer. I have Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Catwoman, Wonder Woman, I think I've already said her. V is for Vendetta, the J. Scott Campbell series of fairies by Sideshow. So there's a lot more to go out, and got to get those display cases for them so I can show you that in the near future. Well, that's everything that I've been doing here in the living room so far. I hope you enjoyed that. Come back in the future because I'm going to be showing what I do with that big wall. And I'm also going to, once I'm done with this room, start on my office, where I'm going to decorate it with some of my die-cast cars and baseball cards and stuff like that. And I have some neat car-related art and all that I'm going to hang up. But make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button down below if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy the video, hit the like button. And always comment any questions, suggestions, or anything like that. But until next time, my friends, I love you. Bye.